Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Yes, it's been a while since you saw me last. I have been on a complete media blackout, like almost 2 weeks now. I didn't want any spoilers. I didn't want to see a thing. Also, there's not going to be any spoilers in this video. We're just going to be talking about general experience and initial thoughts about Starfield, if you can still call it initial thoughts going into about 100 hours so far. But these past 2 weeks have been awesome. Let me just first say this. For you younger gamers out there are only going to be so many games in your lifetime that are going to grab your attention and keep your attention for a certain amount of time. Sometimes it's a surprise, sometimes it's a game you expect. For me personally, Fallout 3 was a surprise. I never thought I'd be into RPG games, and when that came out, was it 2008? I gotta check the dates on that. I was just blown away. I didn't expect that. I didn't know what to expect. I went into that game not knowing what's going to happen, and it took me by surprise. Then Skyrim in 2011 was another one. I did not think that I would be into all magic and spells. It's not my thing. I'm more into the sci-fi thing. But yeah, that was another one. So I discovered, hey, Bethesda's onto something. So look, I'm a huge fan of Fallout. I'm a huge fan of Skyrim. So when this came out, surprisingly, I was not overly impressed with the beginning. Now hang on there before you start calling me a hater. Let me get through this. Obviously, you guys in my channel, we all play Star Citizen, and I think the same issue I had is what a lot of you are having right now, is that Star Citizen has spoilt you. It spoiled us all in many, many ways. And when we went into Starfield, I want to say we expected something, but it didn't deliver what Star Citizen does. Now, don't think I'm slamming this. I'm not. My problem was in my initial 5-10 hours, I was irritated. I was irritated by these loading screens, right? This, like going into your ship and having to click this and it loads into your ship. Look, not a big deal, not the end of the world. But then, oh, I forgot something. I need to go buy some titanium. Back down I go, another loading screen. That was bugging me. That was bugging me so much. And let me just say this. Playing Starfield has rekindled the respect and amazement I have now for what CIG has done with Star Citizen. Now, this video is not going to be talking about Star Citizen, but I want to take you through the process of what happened with me and what happened with many other people I'm seeing in my Discord that play Star Citizen and are trying this out. And look, let's give Bethesda some kudos here. Creation Engine 2, it's looking good. It's definitely a big improvement, but as far as loading internal cells and things like that, yeah, they still got loading screens. But I gotta say, after going on to 100 hours in this game very soon, I appreciate the ability to fast travel. There's going to be a lot of comparisons to Star Citizen in this video, but let me just add this right now. Nothing bugs me more in Star Citizen than you prepping for your game, right? You're getting up at the hab, you're buying yourself a hot dog, you're buying a drink, you drink it, you go down to the kiosk, you take an elevator down to the hangar, you walk into the hangar, or forgot to take the train, and you get there, and then you take off, and your ship exploded because of some, let's say bad piloting. Okay, we know it's a bug. But let's say you're just bad piloting. Oh no, you're dead. Now you have to go back to the hab. The whole process of getting back to your ship is, look, sometimes it's like a 15-minute process depending on what you're doing. So I do appreciate the fast travel that they have here. And look, there's going to be loading screens. There's no way around it. It took me a while to get used to it, but I do appreciate it now. And I can't help but feel that what Starfield is now is what Chris Roberts was planning to do with Squadron 42 initially. Having the game on rails, I'm sure you've all seen plenty of gameplay so far where you want to land on a planet, you click on a point on the planet, and there's a little animation that takes you down to where you're going to land. It's all on rails. Same with taking off. You push a button, the ship just takes off, and that's it. I found that to be irritating in the beginning. I found that, hey, why couldn't I just choose where to land? Like, let me fly my ship a bit. It lets you fly in space, obviously. It doesn't let you fly in atmosphere. Small things like that. But I got over it very quickly. As soon as I got into the main storyline, and I'm not going to spoil anything here, but Bethesda is all about the storytelling. and they did not disappoint again. If I can just give you guys a tip, if you haven't played yet or you're still playing through, take your time. Just take your time through the game as much as possible, and it's all going to make sense towards the end. You're probably seeing people saying, oh, they start over a new character, they start a new game. Don't go look into it. Don't research that. Just play the game as you would normally play it. Let it play out to the end. You should be done in 60 to 80 hours if you're kind of stretching it out, 100 hours if you're doing every single side quest. If there is a tip I can give, like, don't bother doing every single faction. You will do other playthroughs, and you can save it for that. I'll just leave it at that. So I see this comment on my Discord. I saw this comment on my forums, and this one is very common, saying it isn't grabbing me. And yes, that is exactly the same problem I had in the first little while also. But give it a chance. Let Bethesda do their thing. They're known for their storytelling. I know the game engine is not what you guys are used to, but give it a chance and it will come out. Here I am in Mars. I'm going through another playthrough. I'm not going to tell you which number it is, but I've teamed up with Sarah. Oh, pro tip here. Vasco over here does not count as a crew slot, all right? Vasco, you can fit onto your crew. Doesn't mean how many people are on your crew already. What else can I tell you that isn't giving away too much? Food. Don't bother buying all the food. Where is it? I know I got the sound turned down, but I love the sound of it. Look at this honking ship coming down. What? Oh, that's awesome. Let's take a closer look at that. Oh, that is a nice ship. I don't think I can steal that. There's some ships you can, some ships you can't, but that is a beautiful... The ship designs, I got to give them that. At first, I didn't like them too much because I thought they're too clunky and it's all kind of... Lego pieces put together, but once you get into the game, it all comes together. That is a nice one. Look at that. And they are randomized to some sense. Not all of them are. Can I? Yes, made it. This one looks like a big transport ship. Good color scheme. They are pretty randomized for the most part. Can we go inside this one? Let's just check. This is good timing. Let's take a look. Inaccessible. Oh, well. But yeah, I do like it. And shipbuilding, don't sleep on that, right? The shipbuilding is an exciting part of it. It doesn't cost you $25,000 like in our other favorite game. And I've seen people spend hours and hours just trying to make their own favorite ship fit them and customize them. I mean, if you want to go into cargo hauling, you can. If you want to go more into the fighter aspect and just shoot things, or bounty hunting, you can prep your ship for that. And I see a lot of people just spending hours and hours simply just modifying and building their ship out. The closest equivalent I can explain, if you haven't played the game yet, is if you have played Fallout 3 or Fallout 4. Here's the interesting thing. Fallout 4, right? Building your base in Fallout 4 is what I would basically draw the parallels to. But the interesting thing here is the habitats that you build in Starfield are so much more basic and simpler. I don't know why they didn't simply transfer the building from Fallout 76 or Fallout 4 into this game. I feel that would have been better, but I'm sure they have their reasons. Maybe they just wanted to simplify the matter and make people focus more on building the ships. But there's a lot of things that Fallout 4, Fallout 76 players are wondering why didn't come over to this. There's definitely two different teams which worked, and you can see. Small things like selecting a food item in Fallout 76. You can eat it right away. But in Starfield, it has to go into inventory, and then you have to choose to eat it. It's a weird small thing. It makes me wonder why it didn't come across. But on the topic of Fallout 76 also, I think this game has done very well. The launch was spectacular. I think they got massive amount of people still playing it now, and it definitely does have a lot of replayability. I am really hoping that the interest and success that people have shown in Starfield will mean that they will give it the Fallout 76 treatment. Fallout 76 is the multiplayer co-op of basically the Fallout genre, or the Fallout series, and they have the engine in place. They have everything in place. I don't see it as too much of a stretch for them to basically take what they have from Starfield and put it into a multiplayer co-op, much like Fallout 76 did. If they did that, chef's kiss. It'll be beautiful. I would love to have that. And I'm just thrilled to see the sci-fi genre coming into full swing. The amount of people absolutely loving this, and I'm sure we will see a lot of people, once they've done their 10 playthroughs of Starfield, start wandering into Star Citizen, which offers a lot of what I'm hoping will be the same. Also, I'm concerned that if Chris Roberts is playing this game, which he has, and I'm sure all the devs in CIG are playing this game right now, if they see something they like and go, damn, we should bring this to Squadron 42 and bring another, 2 years of delays into that. I hope not. But look, if Squadron 42 can deliver good storytelling and quest lines like this, plus the game engine that CIG has made, I've got high hopes for Squadron 42. I was concerned. I've had my concerns about what Squadron 42 will be. But if they do deliver some good storytelling and the game engine we're familiar with, I think they may have a winner too. But I just wanted to chime in and say, hey, I'm still around. I'm just on a bit of a media blackout. I'm trying to avoid spoilers as much as possible still, and just really immersing myself in the game. It doesn't happen too often you get games like this, so I'm really taking advantage of the hype while I'm still there and before I burn out in about another week. But if you haven't played yet, I recommend it. If you liked Skyrim or Fallout 4, definitely. If you haven't played Skyrim or Fallout 4, watch some reviews, watch some people playing, see if it's for you. I know this isn't for everyone, but overall, I'm having a great time. I'm going to stretch this out as long as possible. This is my technically 4th playthrough, but it's really going to be my 2nd proper one, and I'm just enjoying the hell out of it. But with that, let me leave you, and let me know your thoughts on what your experience has been so far in Starfield. If you are new to Starfield or the sci-fi genre, and you kind of eyeing out Star Citizen, let me know your thoughts on Star Citizen also. If you're new to the genre, I'm curious to see what thoughts are about that. But with that, let's sign off. If you enjoy my content, as always, give me a thumbs up, subscribe. Catch you in the next one in about a month from now.